Hello, friends. In this session, I'll be talking about how can you break this 9 to 5 trap. So let's start by understanding or acknowledging the reality. Many of us know very well that the feeling of being trapped in the 9 to 5, job or the office, right? So some of you might have, even stuck in jobs that stretch even longer, morning to night, depending on the work or the job that they are doing, because we all need money to live, right? And this is what has been taught to us from the childhood, that this is the only way to earn, that you need to work for others and then you get salary or wage and then you make a living out of it. So here in this session, if you see, I'm here to tell you that freedom, which means both financial as well as personal, is possible even without getting trapped in this 9 to 5 regime also. So in this session, I'm going to share 5 crucial steps that can help you to break out of the cycle and live a life in your own terms. Okay, so let's get started. I have a beautiful PPT to share, and with that, I can explain things in a more better way. So I hope you can see the screen. So guys, let's get started. So first thing is that let me clear up one of the biggest myths right away. So the idea that you are stuck because of your circumstances, your situational constraints, or your situation, right? The truth is you are only stuck because you are afraid to make the choices that could change everything. See, the thing is that you feel you got stuck and still you got accommodated and adapted to that, and now you're feeling comfortable. Though you are not able to come out of it, you think that you're okay with the existing situation and you're able to manage the things, but you don't know the potential future also. So you got stuck there and you are not willing to take risk. You are afraid of taking any other action, and that's the only reason why you're not able to change that. If you are in office, you got stuck there, you are comfortable now, you got adapted to that. You go at 9 o'clock and then come back at 5 o'clock and then get the salary and you are already set. So that that is actually the reason, but you may blame the situation. This is what I have learned and this is what I have studied and this is what the job that I can get. So now I got comfortable, now I got adapted to it, so let's continue like this. So that's the biggest issue. So the fear of making bold decision is what holds most people back, and not their situation, but people often blame their situation and their situational constraints, but that's not the case. So the first step towards freedom, whether it is financial freedom or personal freedom, it is about changing the mindset. Okay, so understand that the only thing standing between you and a better life is the courage to act. But the thing is that you got stuck in the fear. You are afraid to take that bold decision or the first step that can give you a better life. Anyway, that is something which you need to do. For that, what you need is self education. So, this is what we discussed just before. Now, the power of self education. See, now let me talk about education. Many of us still believe that the best learning only happens in classrooms and institutions, and that's already over. So we have done the schooling and then the college and everything, masters also is done, and we got the job. Now what more to study, right? So this is what many people are believing, but that's not the case. Knowledge is everywhere and it's free now. Whatever you want to study, from the best teachers you can learn, and the best courses, all the best resources is available at your fingertip at this point of time. And still, if you're thinking the learning is over, there is nothing more to learn, then again it's your mistake. See, let me tell you one thing. You learn a new skill, you got already stuck in a job, right? You learn a new skill, and if you can teach that skill to the others, you can make 1 million. You find a niche. It could be related to health. See, during my crisis situation, when I was facing the health issues, when I detected with colon cancer, and during the survival phase, I was looking for the best of the experts in the health area after the treatments and other things. And then I was looking at to get that back physical strength and everything. I was looking for a personal trainer. So there are people who are willing to pay anything for you if you have the skill. And only thing that you need to do is spend some time, learn that skill, and you can sell that skill. And that's way one skill is enough to make 1 million. To make your first million, I can help you if you can come to me with one skill which is marketable. which is having any kind of demand in the market. For example, if you can teach public speaking, that's a very good skill that you can. If you have the skill, you can teach trading, or you can teach investing, or you can teach personal finance, or you can teach quantitative aptitude if you know maths, or if you know science, you can teach for +2 or whatever. If you have one skill, come to me. I can help you to make 1 million with that one single skill. So what you need to do is learn things, develop a skill, and sell the skill, and you can make money easily. So that's the best way. You know, even without losing your job, free time you are getting, you try to learn the skill. Everything is available, right? So if you want to learn a new skill and you can become an expert in one thing, and if you can become a celebrity in that one thing or an expert in that one thing, I can teach you how can you make a content, and how can you become celebrity in that skill and everything, right? So you can, without even leaving your job, sitting in your home, you know, you can do that. So the key is basically to search, learn, and apply things. So education is now democratized. There is no restrictions. That means you are no longer limited by where you live or what resources you have, whether you are rich or poor. No way it is going to affect for learning purpose. You can learn from anywhere. You can learn from any mentors across the world. You can learn from any resources which are available. Everything is available free of cost. So it's only thing is that, again, I would say your mindset. Now coming to, one common struggle in time management. Most people try to cram everything in one day. That won't work. You cannot be very healthy or physically very muscular or anything by eating all the proteins in one day. That is not possible. Similarly, you cannot learn everything in one day and the output is visible on one day. That is again not possible. So what will happen is you'll feel frustrated. You put a lot of effort on one day and nothing is working, so you'll feel frustrated. It's a process and it takes time. So observe what happens in a week and then a month. That kind of targets is what you need. So the solution is, don't try to win every day. Don't try to look at your output every day. So try to win the week, what you have achieved in the week. Did you learn a new skill, or 20% of that skill that you're looking for? Then you can spend 1 month to learn that entire skill, and then you can start applying that skill, and then you can start teaching that skill. Okay, whatever. So plan your week so that each day contribute to your overall goals. Okay, so maybe you can plan like one day for work, another for family, another for learning. So this approach basically prevent you from burning out and help you to stay balanced. For example, what I do is, when I do videos like for this channel related to personal finance and other things, I spend one day for research, another day for doing the videos. So when I do the videos, I do 10 videos in a stretch. Okay, and the next day I'll be doing 10 videos for maybe civil services or other things. So that will be an entirely different subject. So when I'm doing, and then what I do is I schedule it for another 10 days. So that's how it works. So for me, the videos are already scheduled, and this video is actually something which I'm recording on November 3rd. It will be uploaded in by November 15th or something only. I can Let me show you. So how you schedule and other things. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so that's what I want to tell you. So you can plan like that. And next is, see, let's move on to finding the purpose. Have you heard the concept of Ikigai? Okay, so it's actually a Japanese term that means the reason for being, or your purpose of life's purpose. So it's where four things intersect: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. So your passion, first thing, what you love, and what you're good at. So if that's what I told you, learn a skill and master something and be very good in that. So you are good at that. And the other thing is that you might be good at that, but the world whether need that or not. Suppose you have skill in trading. Now, is there any other person who's suffering with this and he's requiring your help? Yes or no? Yes. So the world needs it. You have the skill of public speaking and you're willing to teach. Will there be someone who's going to approach you? Yes. You have good knowledge related to health and exercises and other things. Will there be people who are in need of it? Yes. So this is what you need to look at, and what you can be paid for. Can you charge high tickets for this? Or at least can you charge good amount for this? If so, okay. So finding this intersection, it may take time, but it's worth the effort. So find one niche and get that skill. If you want to get the skill, that also I can help you. And if you have the skill, come to me and I'll help you to make your first million. That's something which we have done, and I can guarantee you that is something which is very simple in this world. If you are living in this world and if you are not using the potential, then guys, you are making a biggest mistake and you're wasting time. If you have any skill, even if you don't have a skill, learn. Take 1 month, learn the skill, and then make that first million. Okay, so when you align your career and lifestyle with your ikigai, you will feel more fulfilled and driven with a purpose. So coming to the next slide. Okay, now active and passive income and investments. So we have already discussed about this a lot. Most of the time I talk about this passive investment. So here is a mistake many people make. Being passive about earning more, and active about investing. Okay, so it should be the other way around. Your main focus should be on maximizing your active income, by upskilling, finding new opportunities and pushing your potential and finding more and more opportunities and increasing cash flows. Okay, so once you have that income, let your investment grow passively. That will automatically happen. So start small with things like SIP, which we discuss always, right? Systematic investment plans, and let them build over time. You give money the time, money will go for you. Okay, so this method takes discipline, but it works. It works beautifully. And coming to the importance of taking calculated risk. See, now let's talk about the risk taking risk. Okay, so let me move on to the next slide. You see, life can become monotonous without some kind of excitement if you're not taking risk and if you're stuck with this same thing, right? So calculated risk bring that element of growth. So that shows that you're growing, that you're thinking, that you're doing something. So I don't mean being reckless, or I mean setting aside small portion of your resources, maybe 5% of your time or income, for experimental ventures, something which you need to do, that you can do, that you should do. Okay, so this could mean investing in a new tech startup. You can try investing somewhere, because you don't know which idea and whose idea will work at any point of time. So you can bet on others also. If you don't have any idea, if you don't have the power to implement, you can bet on others as well. I often do that. I always ask, when there are many who will come to me, my mentees and others who normally come to me, they will ask me for investment. So I'll ask for the project. I look for the viability of the project, and if I find it viable, I'll definitely invest in that, because sometimes it can give you 20, 30, 50, or even 100x return also. Okay, so if you do 10 such investments, I'm not saying you get one and you will be able to definitely decide it is going to be good, right? No, that's not the case. Here is what I mean by risk. You may doing it for 10, 3 may be flop. Even after all your viability study and everything, still 3 may be flop, but maximum 3 will be flop because you're doing proper viability study. 3 may be average, but still 4 are there, which can do good and can compensate everything and give humongous return. Okay, so things like that you can think of. Okay, you can do yourself. If not, you can work with others also. You can partner in something else. If you wish to partner with me, you are definitely welcome. Okay, so exploring the side projects, etc. That's what I'm talking about. So these little risks can lead to big rewards over a period of time, and they keep you sharp and updated also. Okay, now multiple income streams. This is again very important. One of the most important lessons from financial freedom is not to rely on just one source of income. Today, with technology and advancements and everything, you can create multiple income streams right from your home using your phone, right? All the facilities are available. Freelance work, content creation, consultant. You can become a celebrity consultant. If you have one single skill, come to me, I'll make you a celebrity in that field. Or launching a side business are all easily possible. These are the possibilities. You can be a consultant. You work, Okay, still you can be a consultant related to health or exercises, consultant related to investment, or you can be simply a consultant. That's enough. Create content in your free time. Automatically, you become a consultant. Okay, so diversifying your income, not only secure your finances, but also opens up more opportunities for growth and exploration. It is having very good potential also, and that give you more confidence as well. Okay, now finally, let's talk about patience. See, whether we are talking about financial investments or skill building, results don't happen overnight. I told you to learn a skill. You'll get a basic if you read a book today, and you will keep on reading and understanding things, and you need to develop that skill, and it takes some time, right? You will have to apply it, and you'll have to see the different dimensions. For example, investing in mutual funds or the stock market should be viewed over a long period of time again. You start SIP today, you will have to go through different phases, and then you will keep on increasing investments and other things. It takes 10 years to see the actual result. So data shows that over a decade, the probability of positive returns is very high. So the same principle apply to learning new skills or building any new business also. Stay committed, be patient, give the time, and understand that success is not going to happen overnight. It's a you know, long-term journey. Again, see, to sum up, living life of your own terms, right? So, see, if you apply these principles that we discuss consistently in your life, develop a skill, guys. Keep learning, keep updating yourself, and apply and try to come out of this 9 to 5. If you want to be rich, you cannot be 9 to 5 job. If you want to be rich, you have to do business, and people have to pay, and people have to pay for your skill and the value addition that you're going to make. So you should be in a position to add value to people's life in any way. So find one proper niche which is having demand in the market, which you can sell, then you can make your first million. Okay, you can come out of the 9 to 5. You can bring your family also out of that. So life is too short, right? So life is too short to live. So you cannot live this short life on someone else's rules. They cannot set rules for you. Set your own terms. Live your life in your way. Give your family also that space. Okay, so change your mindset today. Change your mindset and work for improving your skills and turn the life around. So plan your weeks, find your ikigai, actively boost your income, and take calculated risk. Don't be afraid to take calculated risk and build diverse income streams. Very important. So with these steps, the 5 steps which we discussed: change mindset, plan your weeks, not a day, find your ikigai, develop that skill, boost your income, calculated risk, diverse incomes. Okay, and you will not only just survive. There you will only survive. Here you will thrive. You will make more. You will make wealth for generations. Okay, so now it's time to start your new journey, and it's time to live life of your terms. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next session. Any doubts, any questions, any support you need, always welcome. Get in touch with me. See you guys.